Of the KBOO original docudrama, Mo is Shy.
Ms. Monet?
You are trained in covert operations.
Yes.
You take on different roles.
Yes.
You are trained to fool people.
Yes.
And you are good at it.
I don't know about that.
You are trained by the FBI to testify.
No.
You are trained by the FBI as to what has evidentiary value.
Yes.
You testified that this was all the defendant's plan.
It was his plan.
That it was his idea to pick Pioneer Square.
Yes.
His idea to use a van.
Yes.
But the FBI decided the size of the van.
Yes.
The size and components of the fake bomb.
Yes.
It was the FBI's idea to use nails in the fake bomb.
Yes.
The FBI designed the fake bomb.
Yes.
Do you remember the phone call between you and the defendant on November 21st, just a few days before the FBI's fake bomb square?
Vaguely. That was a while ago.
And there's no recording of this call.
I forgot to start the device.
It was about a 10-minute call.
About?
You debriefed with your handler, Delta Chin, after the call?
Yes.
And Agent Chin's report does not include this call.
I just learned about that last week.
What did you talk about?
It was just small talk. I don't remember any facts.
Hussein testified that the defendant came up with the idea of getting 3 parking spaces.
Okay.
And this was characterized as the defendant taking initiative.
Okay.
In fact, you told him explicitly to find 3 parking spaces.
Okay.
You and your partner made mistakes during the undercover operation.
Yes.
You got out of role.
Yes.
And you said in an outtake, how could he possibly not know?
Yes.
You said to the defendant that you were as excited as a kid before Christmas.
Yes.
And you were posing as a Muslim?
Yes.
And the defendant did not catch on.
Yes.
On another occasion, when talking about Starbucks, you said, I don't want to support those Palestinians, and then said, oh, I mean those Israelis.
Yes.
And still the defendant did not catch on.
Yes.
Another agent said in an outtake, I thought he would have smelled a rat a few innings ago.
Yes.
You thought he wasn't too bright.
I thought he wanted to kill Americans.
On August 28th, you had a 10-minute phone call with the defendant that was also not recorded.
I don't remember that one.
This whole plan is unbelievable.
I disagree.
You told the defendant that the plan was going on for 4 years and that it was funded by the brothers.
Huh?
You were going to supply the van.
Yes.
The fake bomb.
Yes.
The test site.
Yes.
The test bomb.
Yes.
Money for the Radio Shack electronics.
Yes.
Money for rent.
Yes.
And you needed the defendant to find a parking space.
Yes.
You knew that he didn't have a driver's license.
Huh?
Let's listen to the audio from November 2nd. You're talking about plans for the 26th.
I'll pick you up at the hotel and drop you off at the van.
You know I don't have my license.
Then you'll... Wait, what did you just say?
I don't have my driver's license.
Wait. That could be a problem.
I'm sorry. Maybe we should just forget.
No. This is going to happen.
I can drive with a parent in the front seat. Maybe Hussein can say he's my dad.
Let me think about this. You're going to have to at least park the van.
Sorry to be so much trouble.
Listen, you are easy. I got these 2 brothers back in don't worry about it, kid. You're easy.
The original plan was for the defendant to drive to the site.
Yes.
In fact, Hussein drove to the site.
Yes.
And parked the van.
Yes.
It didn't matter one way or the other.
We tasked him often. He was busy.
You testified in court that the November 4th test bomb was used to show the defendant the gravity of the situation.
Yes.
But you didn't express this to the defendant. You said he would be so excited.
I was in roll.
The test bomb site was not at all somber. It was boisterous.
Yes.
Here's an audio clip from November 4th showing the detonation of the FBI bomb.
Are you ready? This is for the brothers.
Allahu Akbar. Inshallah.
Here's the phone. Are you excited? Now, dial 503.
Yusuf, I didn't know you had so much white hair already. How old are you? You don't look that old. Why didn't I notice it before? You really have a lot of gray on the sides, especially.
This is real. You are making this real. You are excited. Now dial 503-55...
505.
No, 503-555...
503. I can't believe you have that much white hair. My dad doesn't have that much white hair. You know, I had a friend in high school.
Hey, one step at a
Time.
Let's do this. 503
503
555
555
1 2 3 4.
1 2 3 4. He got white hair his junior year.
Did the defendant grab your head playfully and kind of babble about your white hair while you tried to get him to dial the phone?
Yes.
He was more interested in your hair than any bomb.
I wouldn't say that.
No, you wouldn't. On the car ride back, you got lost for 2 hours.
Yeah, we got lost both ways.
In the background of the tapes, we hear a talking navigation system giving directions.
Yes.
And that was working?
Yes.
And you got lost for 2 hours each way?
Object.
Asked and answered.
Sustained. We've covered this, Ms. Monet. Move on.
On the car ride back, you made up a story of your own troubled youth
Yes.
and how the brothers took you in.
Yes.
How you saw exciting things,
Yes.
and these were violent things.
Some.
You became a training camp instructor.
Yes.
You had your own horse,
Yes.
a wife,
Yes.
nice clothes,
Yes.
good food.
Yes.
You had your own horse. You created a fantasy world for a teenager.
I couldn't just say I was from the FBI.
There's some confusion as to what the defendant wanted to do in Yemen. Isn't it true that he wanted to study, learn Arabic, and become a writer?
He wanted to go to Yemen to join the fight against the West.
In your email exchanges with the defendant, he writes that he wants to study.
I don't recall.
Judge, may I present the email?
Only on the witness screen.
Does the defendant express the wish to study in Yemen?
Okay.
Does he say anything about joining the fight against the West?
I don't see that in this one.
Does he make any reference at all to violence?
No.
Did your target have a visa to Yemen?
No.
Did your target have a plane ticket to Yemen?
He was looking into it.
You repeatedly asked the target, "What would you do if you never met us?"
If that's what you have there.
Let's listen.
What would you do if you didn't meet us, my love? I'd go to Yemen and learn Arabic. It is hard to live here. When I fast, my friends, they're all eating. Arabic is a beautiful language for poetry.
That was Hussein.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Continue with the tape, please.
My love, you are such a diamond in the rough. What would you do if you never met us?
I've got a brother at the embassy there and another brother at the university. Once I learn Arabic better, I can write my poetry for the brothers.
I was assessing his mindset.
You and your partner could use a similar voice, and this would confuse the defendant. Let's review the timeline of events. July 30th was your first face-to-face meeting.
Yes.
And the recording device failed.
Yes.
August 18th, the day before meeting Hussein, you made a 1-minute call to the defendant, and that was also not recorded.
If that is what it says there.